House of Representatives chamber buzzing like a beehive, where former President Barack Obama steps up to the mic, only to be hit with a fiery demand from then-President Donald Trump to get out, claiming Obama's no longer relevant, because Trump sees him as a washed-up who's been trying to steal the show. And this showdown erupts right in front of lawmakers and cameras, escalating the drama as Obama calmly asks for just 5 minutes to speak, not for his own ego, but for the American people who deserve the truth, all unfolding during a heated congressional hearing on government integrity last year in Washington, D.C. Trump's outburst lights a fuse, because he's desperate to shut down criticism that could expose cracks in his administration, aimed straight at Obama, who refuses to back down, showing how Trump tries to bulldoze opponents, and this moment turns a simple request into a battle for democracy's soul, right there in the Capitol. Trump telling Obama he's irrelevant is like a smartphone calling a flip phone outdated, sure, but who still knows how to hang up a call without posting a selfie. Obama, cool as ever, responds that the nation's survival hinges on trust in government, because without honesty, transparency, and accountability, the system crumbles like a sandcastle in a storm, landing on every representative shifting uncomfortably in their seats, delivered through Obama's clear, relatable words, happening in those pivotal 5 minutes he fought for in the echoing halls of Congress. He warns the Supreme Court's integrity is rotting from undisclosed gifts and lavish trips, because hidden financial ties erode faith in justices who define our rights, pointing to reports of justices pocketing perks from wealthy donors, which Obama lays bare to show the court looks like an elite club, not a justice pillar, shaking the room as lawmakers murmur during his relentless build in that hearing. Obama could have quipped, "These justices get more free trips than a travel blogger, except their sponsors aren't airlines, they're billionaires with agendas." Trump's face tightens, but Obama presses on, calling corruption a disease fueled by dark money and super PACs, because these are bribes dressed in fancy suits that twist priorities away from the people, infecting government like a virus spreading through unchecked influence, aimed at lawmakers selling out for favors, explained with examples of donations leading to policy perks, right then in that tense chamber. Corruption's like a bad blind date. Dark money shows up unannounced, promises the world, but leaves you with a hefty bill and regrets. Obama directly challenges Trump, asking if he'll stand with the people or the moneyed influencers bending justice, because true leadership demands transparency even from allies, putting Trump on the spot before the nation, delivered with a stare that silences the room in that climactic moment. Trump's silence follows, a refusal to answer louder than words, because it reveals his dodge on accountability, shocking the audience and framing him as evasive as Obama waits but gets nothing, right after the question hangs like a bad punchline. Trump's silence was so profound, it was like he was auditioning for a mime role in a political circus, except the box trapped his accountability. Obama drops his water metaphor, stating the people are like water that can lift a boat or sink it, because defying public trust invites a tidal wave of consequences, inspiring the crowd with this vivid image, shared as a warning to leaders like Trump in his speech's final seconds. He concludes with the unbreakable contract between governed and government, emphasizing accountability as non-optional, because no one is above the law, rallying support as Obama shines heroic, proclaimed to end his 5 minutes on a high note. The aftermath sees Obama's words explode into a national flashpoint, trending everywhere because they spark debates on trust and silence, captivating Americans dissecting every detail, spreading like wildfire through social media and news. Immediately post-hearing across the US, Trump interrupts early, barking Obama's just jealous of his crowds because envy fuels such outbursts from has-beens, aimed at Obama, who smiles and retorts that crowds don't vote for integrity, they demand it. Showing Trump deflects with attacks while Obama counters with principles during the opening salvos in that DC chamber. Obama laughs it off, "Jealous? Mr. President, I'm not jealous of your tan, I'm concerned about your transparency, fatting faster than a spray-on glow." This ramps up drama, releasing humor before Obama reiterates that governments fall when trust dies because lies and secrets breed cynicism, aimed at the political class but especially Trump, explained with Watergate analogies right as the hearing progresses. Trust like a diet, everyone starts strong, but one hidden cookie jar and it's all over. Obama warns further on the Supreme Court, citing a fictional justice caught in a yacht scandal, because luxuries from secret sources scream conflict, spotlighting justice hypotheticals. Private jet ride to a donor's island, probed by Obama to make representatives squirm during a pause where implications sink in. Obama inspires, "We the people aren't footnotes in your ledgers, we're the authors of this nation's story." Trump smirks, but Obama calls out the corruption disease, adding super PACs are vampires sucking democracy's blood, because they thrive in darkness and leave the system anemic, targeting politicians addicted to funds, shown with examples of donor-driven bills as the clock ticks in that room, Super PACs are super at packing pockets, but not so super at representing Joe, who's left with empty promises and a lighter wallet. Obama challenges Trump again on ally accountability, because dodging once isn't enough, pressing on fictional aides and shady deals, delivered with calm that contrasts Trump's fidgeting in the heat of the moment. Trump's repeated silence builds unbearable tension, because it confirms unchecked power, stunning even supporters as Obama nods knowingly right after the second query. Obama quips, "Silence may be golden, but in politics it's fool's gold, shiny but worthless when truth's on the line." The water metaphor expands. Calm waters nurture, but stormy ones from betrayal capsize ships, because people rise like floods against injustice, inspiring hope as he gestures passionately. The contract grows, adding that breaking it invites revolution because history shows tyrants fall to accountable systems, making Obama a beacon, concluded with applause despite rules. Aftermath escalates with fictional protests because Obama's words resonate with folks tired of corruption, trending under Obama warning, discussed in living rooms and online, immediately post-hearing. Trump tries a comeback, claiming Obama's era was all talk, no action. Because his policies divided the nation, aimed at discrediting him, but Obama flips it, saying action without integrity is like building on sand, it washes away, showing wit during this back and forth. Trump's comebacks are like his tweets, short, spicy, but deleted from memory. Obama deepens trust's role, saying transparency isn't optional like extra cheese on a burger, it's the meat of governance. Because without it, everything tastes off, aimed at Trump's opacity, shown with anecdotes from his presidency versus Trump's scandals in the ongoing debate. Supreme Court warning grows with a fictional justice's stock trades tied to cases, because insider info corrupts judgments, highlighting Justice Fictional's portfolio gains probed by Obama as murmurs fill the chamber. Obama inspires. Judges aren't kings, they're servants of justice, and when they feast at influence's table, the people starve for fairness. Corruption includes lobbyists as carriers because they infect bills with special interests, nomming fictional super PAC cash for chaos funding Trump's campaigns, shown how it buys votes. In DC, dark money's dark because in light, you'd need sunglasses and therapy. Obama's third challenge on Trump's business finances because blurred lines demand disclosure presses sharply. Trump's silence echoes like thunder because it admits guilt by omission, shocking supporters as the room holds its breath. Obama jokes, "Cat got your tongue or a donor's wallet?" Water metaphor deepens. Water adapts but remembers, lifting the worthy and drowning deceit because collective will is unstoppable, inspiring unity. Contract includes voters enforcing it because elections are reckonings, making Obama heroic. Aftermath includes fictional media frenzy with pundits debating Trump's mute moment because it symbolizes fear trending globally, sparking movements. Trump whispers to an aide plotting a spin because damage control is his game, but Obama overhears and calls it out, showing vigilance during a brief recess. Whispering in politics is like secret dieting, you think no one notices but results speak. Obama reinforces trust with a small-town mayor's graft story because local corruption mirrors national, aimed at humanizing, explained simply. Supreme Court adds ethics code push because absence invites abuse, spotlighting Obama's fictional reforms. Obama, rise above bribes and the nation rises with you. Corruption includes tech PACs coding favoritism into laws because they shape modern threats, targeting new influences. Super PACs and AI both promise the future but deliver glitches and greed. Challenge on Trump's tech ties, silence ensues, metaphor to digital waves, contract to future gens, aftermath to viral memes. Trump retorts Obama's naive, Obama counters with hope, saying naiveties like trusting weather apps, sunny predictions, stormy reality. Trust expands to economic impacts because opacity crashes markets, aimed at Trump's deals. Supreme Court tied to historical corruption, corruption to global examples, challenge with hypotheticals, silence as pattern, metaphor with rivers of justice, contract as sacred oath, aftermath with fictional interviews. Obama, hope isn't naive, it's change's engine. Hope's like coffee, bitter alone but powers the day. Trump's ally defends him, Obama dismantles with facts, building tension. Defending corruption's like polishing a turd, shiny but stinks. Obama reveals fictional gift document, Trump denies, silence on proof. Obama, truth is our shield. Trump's wall of silence couldn't keep out facts. Hearing extends, Obama on education corruption because bribes cheat kids, quipping bribing for schools, that's cheating democracy's test. Healthcare bribes, PACs prescribing policies, side effects include inequality. Environment, selling the planet for greenbacks, ironic it turns everything brown. Trump silences each, building villainy. Obama inspires with clean government vision, joking clean politics, like my laundry sorted, washed, hung to dry. Aftermath, rallies, bills named after speech, cultural impact. Immigration bribes called out, Trump mute. Immigration policy bought, that's borderline corruption. Foreign policy, dark money abroad, not aid, it's invasion by invoice. Silence shakes nation. Metaphor, people as ocean. Contract, eternal bond. Aftermath, books, songs. Obama, silence isn't strategy, it's surrender. Surrender's like quitting a marathon at the start, embarrassing and exhausting. Public cheers, Obama boos Trump, releasing tension. Obama's smile like sunshine after storm. Election integrity warning, corrupted by money, rigged by riches, not voting, it's auctioning. Trump's no response villainizes him. Obama, vote with vision, not Venmo. Social media corruption, fake news funded, Obama calls out. Silence, metaphor to digital streams. Contract for digital aid. Aftermath, viral challenger. Trump storms out, returns, stays silent, storming out like a toddler tantrum with more hair product. Obama concludes triumphantly. Economy warning, jobs bought, silence. Health, education revisited. Economy's like a stock market, crashes when corrupted. Aftermath, Obama as eternal hero, Trump as cautionary tale.